In this video, we'll look at different types of data that we use in statistics. FuelEconomy.gov is a website run by the United States Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, which tracks the fuel economy of various vehicles. On their site, you can look up any vehicle, and immediately you're presented with many types of data. In statistics, it's important to be able to tell the difference between these types of data, because each lends itself to different ways of analyzing and presenting it. Each item of data we collect is called a variable, and we usually divide these variables into two main types. The first type of data we usually see is categorical. We say that a variable is categorical or qualitative if it divides the data into one of several non-overlapping categories. You can think of categorical variables as answering the question of which one or what kind. Some examples of categorical variables you might find for a car might be its make and model, its color, or what type of fuel it uses. The other type of data we usually see is quantitative. We say that a variable is quantitative if it's measured by a numerical value. You can think of quantitative variables as answering the question of how much or how many. Some examples of quantitative variables you might find for a car might be its year, its gas mileage, and its annual fuel cost. Sometimes we subdivide quantitative variables further into two subtypes. On one hand, some variables are discrete, which means they can only take on certain set values and can't be anything in between. The year of a car is one example, since the year could be, say, 2017, or it could be 2018, but it couldn't be, say, 2017.839. On the other hand, some variables are continuous, which means they can take on any values within a particular range. For example, the gas mileage of a vehicle could be, say, 25 miles per gallon, or it could be 26 miles per gallon, but would also make sense to be, say, 25.4 miles per gallon, or any other number between 25 and 26, for example. To make sure you understand the differences between these different types of data, take a look at a driver's license or some other form of ID. See if you can pick out which variables are categorical and which are quantitative. And of the quantitative variables, which ones are discrete and which are continuous.